Gabriel's up. He says, "Hey guys, thanks again for all the great content. Plus one here, missing G plus. Yeah, I'm currently working on building a GMB asset for a solar panel installation services and solar panel installation course. Should I create two different GMB assets or should I use one BMG asset to rank for both keywords? Best solar panel installation. Solar panel. Oh, I see what you're saying. So one is a services and one is a course. That's a good question. I mean, if it's a local course where only people that you're going to be marketing the course to local people, then like for people to come to a school or a location to learn how to install solar panels, then yeah, I guess you could use it. I would recommend doing it for both. But if you're gonna if the course is, if you're trying to market that, well, you can always still have a GMB. But yeah, I would probably if it's for the same company and everything. I would just keep it all under one entity, one asset. That's my thoughts, but that's just because you can actually accrue more authority that way than trying to separate them. Marco, what do you say?
Yeah, I wouldn't separate them either. You're gonna have them on the same website. I don't see why you would need two different GMBs. They're totally irrelevant. So there's relevance there. There's everything that you need, and then pushing those two. I mean, in the course, and I don't want to get into it too much. We show a way where you can do both just through posts, right? And it's still in the same GMB, but you post about the course and you post about the service, and you can keep them separate.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And again, I try to reduce assets if possible when it comes to stuff like that. Try to keep them all housed on one entity, essentially one web entity, right? Which would be a website that you could add, like we were just talking about silos, for example, right? Instead of having two separate assets, it's more work to maintain two separate assets, and it's going to take longer to build the authority to each individual asset than it would be to have the cumulative effect of having both of them under one asset. So.
And if he's using the GMB auto poster or the briefcase, then he can get the RSS feed out and actually go into his T1 and use both posts, right? Both types of posts, and power up his T1 that way, and create the relevance for both throughout his tier one assets. And of course, you have to do RYS reloaded. You have to do the drive stack, and you can also stack it in there, right? Two stacks targeting each of the what would be top level categories.